The goblin shark. The goblin shark has a jaw that doesn't open, it launches. Scientists call it slingshot feeding. The entire jaw projects forward at a velocity higher than any other shark species on Earth, snapping prey before it has any chance to react. No other shark does this. Not one. Its skin is semi-translucent, so thin that the blood vessels underneath show through, giving its body a pale pink and gray color that looks less like a living animal and more like something unfinished, something that was built for a world where nobody would ever see it. It was first scientifically described in 1898. In the more than 100 years since then, between 50 and 100 specimens have ever been documented. That's the entire recorded history of human encounters with this animal. A century of study, and we've barely seen it. It lives between 270 and 1,300 meters below the surface. It has a slingshot jaw, translucent skin, and almost no interest in being found. The goblin shark has been down there long before we started looking, and it will be there long after we stop. The frilled shark. The frilled shark has exactly 300 teeth arranged in 25 rows. Every single tooth is trident-shaped, 3 sharp prongs pointing backward. Once something enters that mouth, the rear-facing teeth make escape physically impossible. It doesn't chase prey. It just has to touch it. It moves like a snake, 6 feet long, dark brown, curving slowly through the water in a way that looks nothing like a shark. Ancient sailors drew creatures like this on their maps, at the edges of the known world, in the blank spaces marked with warnings. They weren't entirely wrong. According to research including data from Kyoto University, its pregnancy lasts up to 3.5 years, approximately 42 months. That is the longest confirmed gestation period of any vertebrate on Earth. 3.5 years carrying a single pregnancy in freezing, crushing darkness. Its body plan has remained virtually unchanged for roughly 80 million years. It survived every extinction event this planet has thrown at it. Evolution looked at the frilled shark and decided nothing needed to change. Whatever it figured out in the dark, it still works perfectly. The cookie-cutter shark. The cookie-cutter shark is less than 50 centimeters long. It has attacked nuclear submarines. It uses specialized suction lips and saw-like rotating teeth to carve a perfect circular plug of flesh from its target. Clean. Precise. It has done this to great white sharks, dolphins, and whales. During the 1970s and 1980s, cookie-cutter sharks repeatedly attacked the neoprene rubber sonar domes of U.S. Navy submarines, leaving perfect circular holes in the casing. The Navy eventually had to install protective fiberglass caps to stop them. Its underbelly is densely packed with photophores that emit a faint green glow. Scientists believe this serves 2 purposes simultaneously. First, counterillumination. The glow matches the faint light filtering from above, making the shark nearly invisible from below. Second, allure. Larger predators see the glow, approach thinking they've found easy prey, and then the cookie-cutter strikes first. Smallest shark on this list. Most aggressive strategy on this list. In the deep sea, size means nothing. Method is everything. The Greenland shark. In 2016, researcher Julius Nielsen led a team that published a landmark study in the journal Science. They used eye-lens radiocarbon dating to determine the age of 28 Greenland sharks. The technique uses carbon isotopes locked in the eye lens at birth, isotopes that don't change over a lifetime, to calculate exactly how old an animal is. The oldest shark in the study was estimated to be 392 years old, plus or minus 120 years. That means it was potentially alive when Shakespeare was writing. When the first European settlers were arriving in the Americas, this shark was already swimming. It doesn't reach sexual maturity until approximately 150 years of age. A Greenland shark alive today may not have reproduced yet, and it was born before the United States existed. It is the longest-lived vertebrate ever confirmed by science. It moves slowly through Arctic water, gradually blinded by parasites living in its eyes, eating seals, fish, and according to dissection records, occasionally reindeer and polar bears that have fallen through the ice. 392 years old. Still hunting, still going. The Pacific sleeper shark. The Pacific sleeper shark looks slow. It looks heavy. It looks like an animal that drifts more than it hunts. Stomach content analysis proved otherwise. Researchers found fresh Chinook salmon inside Pacific sleeper sharks, salmon that were still in near-perfect condition at the time of dissection. Chinook salmon are fast. They don't get caught by animals that aren't fast. That means the Pacific sleeper shark, at depths exceeding 2,000 meters, in complete darkness, is either ambushing fast-moving prey with sudden bursts of speed, or using a level of stealth that scientists still don't fully understand. Deep-sea expeditions by NOAA and National Geographic have documented Pacific sleeper sharks actively navigating hydrothermal vents, superheated toxic water, crushing pressure, zero light. Not avoiding them, feeding near them. Like the Greenland shark, it almost certainly lives for well over a century. Its full depth range, migration behavior, and hunting strategy remain poorly understood. Every time researchers get close enough to study it, they find something they didn't expect. The blunt-nosed six-gill shark. Almost every shark alive today has 5 gill slits. The blunt-nosed six-gill shark has 6. That extra gill slit isn't a mutation or an anomaly. It's a direct biological link to ancestors from the Triassic period, over 200 million years ago. This animal's basic body plan was already established before the first dinosaur walked on land. It grows up to 5.5 meters long, making it one of the largest predatory sharks in the deep ocean. Its eyes fluoresce a striking neon green, an advanced adaptation that maximizes the capture of whatever minimal light filters down into deep water. In photographs, those green eyes are startling. Alien. Like something that doesn't belong to this world. During the day it stays deep, between 90 and 1,875 meters. At night it rises toward shallower water to hunt bony fish, rays, other sharks, seals. It is an apex predator that has been doing this for 200 million years. 200 million years. The six-gill was hunting in the dark before the Atlantic Ocean existed. It's still here. The ninja lantern shark. It was discovered in 2015. Its scientific name, Etmopterus benchlii, honors Peter Benchley, the author of Jaws. Its common name was given by the young cousins of researcher Victoria Vasquez. They took one look at it and called it the ninja lantern shark. The name was officially accepted. Its skin is ultra-black. A matte, flat black that absorbs light rather than reflecting it. And across that black skin, localized photophores produce a faint, controlled bioluminescent glow. Dark body. Hidden light. The name fits. Scientists believe the glow serves 2 functions, stealth and communication. The counter-illumination makes it nearly invisible against the faint light above. The glow pattern may allow ninja lantern sharks to identify and signal each other in the dark. It lives off the Pacific coast of Central America at depths between 800 and 1,500 meters. It's less than half a meter long. And until 2015, after millions of years of existing, no human being knew it was there. We didn't discover the ninja lantern shark. We finally met it. The megamouth shark. On November 15, 1976, the crew of the USS Geronimo, a U.S. Navy research vessel operating off the coast of Hawaii, hauled up their sea anchor and found something tangled in it. A shark. Nearly 4.5 meters long, with a massive rounded head and a mouth almost a meter wide. It was not a known species. It was not a known genus. It was not a known family. Science had to build an entirely new classification just to describe what the Navy crew had accidentally pulled from the deep. They named it Megachasma pelagios, the megamouth shark. In the 50 years since that first accidental discovery, fewer than 270 encounters have been confirmed worldwide. For a 4.5-meter shark, that is a remarkable disappearing act. It is a slow-moving filter feeder. That enormous mouth opens wide as it drifts through the water, filtering out tiny shrimp and plankton. Its upper jaw features a highly reflective white band of tissue, believed to glow faintly in the dark to attract the small creatures it feeds on. For millions of years, this animal was down there, swimming, feeding, completely unknown. It took a Navy anchor catching one by accident to prove it existed. Whatever else is in the deep ocean, we haven't found it yet.